And hello YouTube, Jesse's back here with you today, and right now I'm just gonna talk about Ezekiel from the Walking Dead comic books. Which, if you're not familiar with Ezekiel, he is the love interest of Michonne and also the leader of the kingdom in the comic books. Which he hasn't made it into the TV series yet, because right now in the TV series they're still dealing with the hunters in Georgia, in which Ezekiel and the kingdom and all of them are in Washington D.C. And I'm just going to give a quick review of Ezekiel and just give my thoughts about him and all of that. Alright, like I said before, we know Ezekiel is a lover of Michonne in the comic books, but I have a feeling that's going to be a lot different, because I have a feeling also it's been big rumors that Michonne's actually going to be the love interest of Rick, which is going to be 100% different from the comic books, because in the comic books his love is Andrea, which she's dead in a TV series and all, which I'm not going to really get into that. Right now I'm just going to get into the character Ezekiel in the comic books. Well, there's not a lot we know about Ezekiel, except he is the leader of a post-apocalyptic survival camp called the Kingdom, which is based in a school in Washington D.C. And we also, if you're not a fan of well, not exactly a fan, but if you don't know what I'm talking about, then I suggest reading the comic books, of The Walking Dead, like the All Out War, right along in there, in the March to War and what comes after, because I believe he's in he's first got seen in a comic book series, What Comes After, and he's just really just a awesome guy in the comic books. Ezekiel is he's African American. He has dreadlocks, and he has a sword that's similar. I'm not going to say just like, but similar to Michonne's katana, but not really. And also, this is the most kick-ass part about Ezekiel. He has a pet tiger. That is awesome. I mean, not only to be a leader of a place called the Kingdom, and have a sword, but to have a tiger to ride in battle against zombies in a post-apocalyptic world is totally kick-ass. I mean, that's my favorite thing about Ezekiel, is his pet tiger Shiva, in which we do know a little bit about Ezekiel's past. Is he was actually a former trainer at the zoo. He worked at a zoo and everything as a zoo man and all that. So I mean, if they're gonna have Ezekiel in a TV show, which I'm 99% locked on that they're gonna have Ezekiel in a TV show. I'm not exactly sure when, but most likely in season 6 or season 7. But since they're most likely going to have him in there, then I hope, and I really, really do hope, they have Shiva, the pet tiger, in there with him. Because without Shiva, it just won't be the same, introduction as he had in the comic books. It just wouldn't be the same. I mean, it's just true. It just wouldn't be the same. So I hope Ezekiel, Shiva, and all of them appear in a TV show. Which, like I said before, I'm 99% sure they're going to be locked on a TV show. And I have a big feeling it will be probably at the end of season 6 or the start up season 7. Because the rumor is that's when Negan's going to appear, is in season 6. I don't know if he's going to appear during, like, in the middle of season 6 or at the end of season 6. I'm not like 100%, sure when exactly he is going to show up. But if I have a big feeling for Ezekiel showing up, it will most likely, I'm gonna have to most likely say Ezekiel's gonna show up in season 6, because that just seems like the big timing to show him up and everything and all that when they arrive in season 6. I mean, arrive in Washington D.C. and and they get introduced to the Alexandria safe zone, and which in the TV series they may be totally different names, and I'm not 100% sure, but they're going to be introduced to a place similar to Alexandria, safe zone, the Kingdom, obviously, Hilltop, and all of them. So I mean, I for one is excited to see Ezekiel in a TV show. Hopefully, maybe in season 6 or season 7, like I said before. He is the second person I am waiting to see in the Walking Dead TV show. Number 1 is obviously Negan. But number 2 will definitely have to be Ezekiel. The number 3 will have to be Paul Monroe, which he is known as Jesus in the comic book series. That's the 3 top people I am just ready to see in a Walking Dead TV show. I mean, let's be completely honest here. I am just dead excited to see them in a TV show. But that's going to be all for right now. So please like and subscribe. I'm going to keep on making more videos just because I like doing it. It's really fun. So remember to please like and subscribe, and I'm going to keep on making more videos. Alright, bye-bye.